What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another episode of the F122 My Team Career Mode. Today we have the Season 1 finale. We're going to Abu Dhabi. Yeah, we're going to end off Season 1. It's been an up and down season for us. I mean, as a rookie team owner, you're going to have that, as you can see. We started in Bahrain. Yeah, 15th place. We got a 6th in Saudi Arabia. That's probably my second favorite race of the season, to be honest, with Saudi Arabia. Australia could have gone better. I mean, like, you got to take into account, too, I don't do any practice, and this was, like, first full season doing all the tracks, so Australia, we came 17th. Imola was a good race. We did 7th. We got 7th at Imola. Miami was a 6th. That was another really fun race. I think we could have got higher at Miami too, but just didn't end up happening. Spain 14th, okay. Monaco was our first real bad race of the season. It could have went better, could have went worse. I mean, we got front wing damage on the first lap, and that's really what screwed us there. Baku, when you look back at Baku, it wasn't on camera, so I'm trying to remember it. Like, it was just a bad all-around day. The car couldn't go straight. Yeah, it wasn't a good race. I mean, for us it wasn't a good race, but like, look at the results here. Hamilton won, Alonso got a podium, and who finished second? Oh yeah, Verstappen finished second. So just like the Australian Grand Prix in real life, that literally just happened 2 days ago. It was Mercedes, Red Bull, and just pretend Alonso has an Aston Martin logo next to it, and yeah, it's the podium from Australia in real life. Canada, that was another fun race. We got a points finish at our home race. We would have qualified a lot higher if my car didn't just snap in the final corner for no reason, so P9 will do. We got 22nd in Britain. We got wrecked by Sonoda that race. That was not ideal, but we move. Austria, 12th. Would have been a points day if we didn't run out of fuel. That was a really reoccurring theme of the season, is I kept under-fueling the car, and we would get so high up in points and then we'd run out of fuel. That happened at Spain, actually. Yeah, that happened at Spain, Austria, France. We had a 1v1 with Zhou, and that was pretty much the highlight of that race. Hungary was not ideal. We had that spin on the first lap trying to avoid everybody. Then we caught back up to everybody, and then we wrecked again on the last lap, so I just said screw it. Belgium. Belgium was my favorite race of the year. Without a shadow of a doubt, Belgium was my favorite race of the year. We almost got a podium that race. I cannot wait for Belgium in next season with a faster car. And we're going to be looking good around Spa, that's for sure. Netherlands. Oh, Netherlands was such a good drive as well. I felt so bad that the car ran out of fuel because we were hustling around Zandvoort. I can't wait to go to Zandvoort next year. Cause we were up in like 9th, and then we ran out of fuel in the last lap after starting 22nd. Came home 15th. That was so unfair. Italy was another fun one too. I mean, if the car had more engine power, we would have been able to compete more, but it is what it is. Singapore, we don't talk about. That was just awful. Japan, considering I finished that race in the wet weather, I will gladly take a last place. And then Coda would have been a really good race, but we just got caught up in some carnage. Ended up chasing Latifi the whole race and finished 21st. Mexico was another really cool one. The whole field was jumbled up, and we passed everybody, really. That's a good summary of the Mexican Grand Prix, is that we just went past everybody as fast as we can. And yeah, we got a 6th place finish at the Mexican Grand Prix. Brazil. Oh, Brazil. We deserved a lot better finish from Brazil, but it did not suit the car at all, and I was just trying to keep it straight the whole race. After the front wing damage on the first lap, yeah, Brazil was not my day. And then we go into the final race today at Abu Dhabi. Also, if you haven't watched the Brazil episode, I highly recommend you go check that out. Mainly to watch me rage the whole time, but Verstappen won the race, and well, he finished second, but he won the championship. Leclerc won the race, Verstappen won the championship. That's your Brazil recap. We sucked, and now it is time to head to the United Arab Emirates. We are off to Abu Dhabi, the Yas Marina circuit. Let's go to the Grand Prix.
It's time then for one final race in this year's Formula One World Championship. 2010 saw 4 drivers in contention for the title coming into this race, with Sebastian Vettel prevailing to become the youngest world champion to date. Is there one last sting in the tail awaiting us today? Well, it's time to find out. Here at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The drivers will be racing here at the Yas Marina circuit through 16 corners and a lap distance of around 3.28 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, so plenty of close racing, then plenty of speed and plenty of drama to be found in the laps ahead. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo, and Fernando Alonso.
Damn, where are my Red Bulls at?
Gasly, Verstappen, Magnussen, and Yuki Tsunoda.
Holy crap, a lot of grid penalties today.
Vettel, Alex Albon, and Norris. Bottas, Perez. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Lance Stroll and Esteban Ocon. Sparkles, Joe.
Damn, did everybody save their grid penalties for the last race?
Penalty, and Oscar Piastri. Now it's almost time for lights
Good
out,
God.
so let's go down to the track. It's just about time to go down to the track for the beginning of the race, but before we do, Anthony Davidson, what types of strategy do you think we can expect for today's event?
Well, there's a lot that both the driver and the team have to keep in mind when going into a race. Tyres, fuel, energy recovery systems, the list goes on and on. But I think the key to today's victory will come down to the pit stop strategy. Come in too soon and you might find yourself needing more than one stop. Too late and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by spending longer on worn tyres.
Let's finish the season with a really strong effort. Come on.
Well, to summarize qualifying for you, the car did not want to turn for me, and I don't really know this track fully yet, so the car was literally, it was like I was trying to drive a brick, pretty much. It was like, imagine Harry Maguire as a car, and that is essentially what I had for qualifying. So I qualified last, no shocker, but with all these grid penalties today, this could get very interesting real quick. I mean, we're starting at the back. We're going to try to make our way up and get as high as possible, but hopefully this car isn't as much of a brick as it was in qualifying. Before we begin, I mean, I should look at, like, well, the points. I don't think there's a way to look at the points now, but, like, we can overtake Ocon and maybe Ricciardo if we're lucky. But Ricciardo's starting 5th, so I highly doubt we're going to get Ricciardo. But, like, this, we could get as high as, I think we're 9th now. We could get as high as 8th or 7th, depending on how Ricciardo does. But, yeah, let's go at it, give it hell. And, I mean, we're 6th. We're guaranteed 6th in Constructors, because AlphaTauri only have, like, 23 points, and I can't see them finishing like 3rd and 4th or whatever, but never know. Let's get into the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Perfect. They even got a little burnout for good measure. Oh, what the hell is Latifi doing? What is Latifi doing? Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's put me off so much. Joe, stop hitting me, man. Oh my. Oh man, only an F1. Only an F122. Oh my dear God. That's hilarious. Oh. Shouldn't have tried that. Has he caught up to the... No, oh my dear God, he's caught up to the pack.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try moving forward.
I'm gonna do a Hamilton, I'm sorry. Go, Esteban. Where is Esteban? God damn it. God. I'm trying to give him his goddamn position back because you oh my God, man. And now I'm behind the guy who was sideways on the start. Oh my lordy hell. Latifi, I need some help with my championship. Can you spin out here? I say that and I almost am the one who spins out. Mamma mia. Sorry, y'all. You'll go too slow for me.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Good golly. Why y'all gotta go so slow? Piastri, hold that boy up for me. Way to go, Oscar. P18. I didn't even mention the overtaking Ocon just there, but P18 and probably what's going to be his last race for the team. I'm sorry I just hit you right there, but yeah, that's my position. We're drag racing down the straight. He's number 30. I never even realized that until just now. Stroll, you ain't going anywhere, son. Thank you for the help in getting past Ocon, Piastri. Your help is well appreciated. Come on, Lance. You know you want to be passed. Oh, so elegant on the brakes there.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Thank you, Mark. You're not a dumb shit for once. Well, Valtteri's up next. Should we get him here? Nah, we'll wait. I didn't mean to do that. I genuinely did not mean to do that. Alright.
Far too aggressive, mate. Clean passes only. We don't want a penalty.
Mark, I honestly wasn't trying to do that. Look.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Oh. If we could catch up to Nick here, that'd be awesome. They're gonna have DRS on me. Schumacher and Albon want to get side by side. That would be awesome. Oh, here comes Valtteri. No, you're not going to the inside, pal. You've kind of forced yourself down there, but now I'm going to do a switcheroonie. That's what we like. Pit stop. Come on, team, pit stop.
Perfect job
Pit
from
stop.
you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Ooh. I went wide. I hate that part of the track. I'm gonna run him out of room. That way I have the inside line. My idol is Fernando Alonso. Make that car wide, baby. Sigma mode.
Oscar's coming in for his stop now.
Oscar in the pits. We're gonna have a showdown with Valtteri here for the rest of this race, aren't we?
1 second.
How are we up to 15th? What is that the Red Bull still in the pits? What's happening with the Red Bull?
The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
I'm so confused. Is that Perez? Okay, I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, now Perez is in the pits. We're gonna get him.
Well done, that's P14. You're in P14.
And here comes Schumacher and Albon on hards. Don't really know what they're thinking. Come on, let's get these two. We have DRS. That's going to help us defend from Valtteri, too. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Went a little wide there. Shot a little deep. Can we get Albon here? No, he's gonna pull away a little bit. Oh, went a little wide there. Ah! Wish this car didn't snap on me so much. We drove a purple sector too. I don't know how on earth we did that. Oh, here we go.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
Alright, Albon done. Schumacher next up. Oh, Pierre Gasly's out of the session. That's like Pierre's second or third DNF this season.
Okay, clear.
That AlphaTauri's not really reliable. So, I guess now for sure we're going to beat AlphaTauri in Constructors.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, Nick. Nick, I'm inside of you. Typical AI. Typical AI. I like this corner a little better anyway. Come on, Nick. We're going to the inside of you. There we go.
Brilliant. Nice
P11.
Keep going.
Okay, Vettel is 10th and Tsunoda is 9th. Interesting. I must say, the new Abu Dhabi suits me a lot more. I find it a hell of a lot easier to drive, and it's a lot more entertaining to watch too, in person. Like watching. I've never been to Abu Dhabi, but like watching the races live. So I could definitely see me keeping this race at the finale next season. Not gonna lie.
Information on Alonso. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh, Alonso has a mechanical problem. Schumacher, don't get too close, bruv. Don't get too close now, Nick. Full throttle, come on. Don't tell me we're gonna run out of fuel here too, man. I can't take that. I can't take that. If we run out of fuel here too, oh, this car just wants to snap loose. All in all, I'm still learning this Abu Dhabi track, but I definitely enjoy it a lot more with the old one than the old one at least. Okay, we're good. I was about to say, if we run out of fuel on the last goddamn lap for like the 15th time this season. Oh, there's some scrapping up there. This could get me up there. Wants to go loose every time through those corners. Oh, we got some damage. Come on. Keep this damn car going straight for 2 more laps. Holy jumping. That might be a hard task. Hopefully some of these guys up in this big bungalow of cars decide to run into each other and one of them hits for front wing damage and I'll get points. That would be ideal.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
What's the running order here? Ferrari, Mercedes, Ferrari. My corner. You two can fight it out back there, Schumacher and Albon. I kind of want these points. No matter what, you're not going to the inside of me, man. Oi, hey now. I guess we'll have an opportunity to get them back, but like, come on, man. There's no way they were that faster than me. I guess this car is a shit horse. Come on, Mick. Get back here. No way Mick's gonna run away with P11. Albon, don't you even think about it, bro. Don't you even. I will run you wide.
Less than 1 lap of
That's
fuel
what you
left now.
get.
The tank's pretty much empty.
No, we're good, man. We're good. Of course, I gotta run wide. Leclerc wins it for Ferrari. In a race where the Red Bulls didn't do too great by the looks of things. Oh, I can't keep this car going straight. Well, Task, get out of here, man. Just can't get away from you today. Well, Season 1 comes to a close. P12. I think that's a pretty fair result for the last race of the season, to be honest. I think that's a pretty fair result. I wish we could have got P11, but that kind of snuck away from me with Schumacher, but oh well. It is what it is. I'm looking forward to next season with a better car. Hopefully the field is closer to me. It'll be really fun next year. Leclerc wins it. One last win on the season for Charles Leclerc before it comes to a close.
Feel it was down to the driver
Solidify
and the car
second
today.
place for him in this year's championship.
All day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Well, that's a great way to end off the season for my Ferrari. Leclerc wins, Sainz in second, Hamilton third, no Red Bull in sight. Happy days. Happy days. I wonder how close this will bring the championship, the final standings of the championship, considering Leclerc won with the fastest lap.
Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph for the Italian team as they claim the World Constructors' Championship.
Hey, Ferrari
Well,
win Constructors. I need a nap.
Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, how about that? Ferrari 1-2 to end the season, Mercedes 3rd and 4th, Ricciardo 5th, Norris, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Yuki ends the season with points, Alonso, Vettel, Mick, and myself, Valtteri, Albon, Esteban, Guan Yu, Lance, Latifi, Oscar, Verstappen. Verstappen had 4 stops with a DNF? Holy God, what happened to these Red Bulls today? Okay, let's just... I need to watch this friggin' race replay, see what the hell happened to those guys, but, let's take... actually, wait, yeah, let's view this replay here. Follow along with Verstappen. He started in 8th. 7th. This is when he comes into the pits. Did he have a penalty? Nobody's there serving the car. So that's what happened. Verstappen must have had a penalty. And then, what happens after that? Just cruising around. Minding his own business. Has to pit again. Why does he have to pit again? Did he pick up some front wing damage? Or was it a penalty or something? And then he's just there. So what happened to him? Yes, he pits again. And they double stack. They double stack the cars. Verstappen's literally in the Mercedes pit, guys. And then they take forever serving Perez's car. And then that's when Gasly DNFs, to give you a standpoint of when this is all happening. and then they're just there for the whole race. Perez and Verstappen are both just there. And then, wait, when do they get out? And they come back in, they do the same thing. And this is where their race ends. They just get stuck in the pits. Oh my dear God. Okay, let's take a look at the final standings. Verstappen wins the championship. Leclerc brought it to within 14 points. Man, imagine if the season would have been a little bit closer. Imagine if Leclerc would have got a few more better results at the beginning of the year, because the beginning of the year it was looking like Carlos Sainz was going to take the fight to Verstappen, but it happens, I guess. And then Sainz in third, Hamilton, Russell, Perez, Norris, Alonso, Ricciardo, Ocon, and myself finishing P11. Gasly finishes 12th, followed by Magnussen, Tsunoda, Albon, Bottas, Zhou. Vettel ends his season with 1 point in the final race, and the no point scorers are Mick Schumacher, Lance Stroll, Oscar Piastri, and Nicholas Latifi. Constructor standings, we come home 6 in constructors. 44. My 44 points is enough to get us 6 in constructors, only behind AlphaTauri and ahead of Alpine. But yeah, good season overall, I can't lie. Let's go. Let's start next season, shall we? Oh, do I want to put this in this episode? Yeah, I do. We're not re-signing Oscar unless one of these drivers that I'm about to negotiate with don't want to sign with me. So we're gonna go to the driver market, and there's one guy that hasn't been on an F1 team, or isn't on an F1 team in 2023. Got screwed over by the team that he was on beforehand, and I think you know who I'm talking about. Daniel Ricciardo, you are the one I want for Legacy Motor Club. God damn it, Daniel. So Ricciardo's turned us down. That is a rip. My next attempt is going to be for Carlos Sainz. God damn it. My next attempt is going to be for Lando Norris. God damn it. My next attempt is gonna be for Pierre Gasly. Come on, Pierre, I know you want to leave AlphaTauri. Yes! Come on, Pierre. Thank you. Start negotiations, come on. Large bid, come on. Come on, AlphaTauri, you want to let him go. Nope, not today. He is ours. He is our driver. AlphaTauri, come on. He's ours. Welcome to Legacy Motor Club, Pierre Gasly. Let's go. Pierre Gasly. New member of the team. 4th choice, but we got our driver. We have got our guy, and now we can do a second driver press tour. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, 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 and this is where we're gonna end off Season 1 of the Formula 1 22 My Team Career Mode. Let's take a look at the points one last time. I don't want to be on corporate. I'll look at that later. But Fernando Alonso and Sebastian Vettel have retired. All the best. Season results. Repeat. Our teammate is now Pierre Gasly. That's very awesome to see. Oh, we got to look at the driver market first. Let's see. So Hamilton's still at Mercedes. Verstappen's at Red Bull. Bottas at Aston Martin to replace Vettel. Damn. That's interesting. So Ferrari and McLaren are going to stay the same. Pierre signed with us, obviously. Alex Albon and Alfa Romeo. Woohoo! God damn, that's cool. Perez stays at Red Bull. Russell stays at Mercedes. Magnussen at Williams. Now that's a change-up. I didn't see that coming. Stroll left. Aston Martin for Alpine. Wow. So Stroll's going to replace Fernando Alonso at Alpine alongside Ocon. Mick still at Haas. Tsunoda still at AlphaTauri. Latifi still at Williams. Piastri goes to Haas. Zhou Guanyu stays at Alfa Romeo. Felipe Drugovich joins AlphaTauri. That's a really good pickup for them. And Robert Schwartzman's going to join Aston Martin. Wow, is that all of them? I think that's all of them. I don't really want to sign Dom DeLuise here. I just want to know how to sort it. There. So, Pierre signed with us. Magnussen and Latifi have signed with Williams. Verstappen and Red Bull are... Verstappen and Perez are at Red Bull. Russell and Hamilton are Mercedes. McLaren stay the same. Haas have Mick Schumacher and Oscar Piastri. That's a good young lineup for them. Ferrari have Sainz and Leclerc. Aston Martin have Schwartzman and Bottas. Alpine have Stroll and Ocon. AlphaTauri have Tsunoda and Drugovich. Alfa Romeo have Albon and Zhou. And that is where it ends. That is the... I'm gonna do these real quick. Gonna get some more driver perks, and then we're gonna upgrade some facilities here real quick. Boom, 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 boom. One that would be really smart is marketing, but then I used all my money up. Good thinking. And boom. There. When we pick up next episode, it'll be the start of season number 2. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. This is a very cool episode, I can't lie. I can't wait for season 2. I have some special things planned here that I think you guys are going to really enjoy seeing. So, anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. It's been a pleasure to have your view again, as always. And until next time, until season 2, take care and peace.